Hello everyone and welcome to Kiki Crochet. In this video we're going to learn how to crochet this beautiful pair of earrings. So let's go ahead and start. I'm using a cotton yarn and a 3mm crochet hook. Now you can decide to crochet with a thinner or a thicker yarn and a smaller or bigger crochet hook, and with the same exact stitches as we're going to do now, you're going to have a smaller or bigger result in your crochet. You can also use this pattern for as a skull applique. So if you just don't put the hook and everything, you can sew it on blankets, scarves. You can sew it on jeans, on your bag, anything that you like. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. And I am going to start with my beginning knot. And I am going to chain 12. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now put your hook in the first out of the 12 stitches that we crocheted, and we're going to work a slip stitch. So we've created a circle, and this is the first eye of our skull. Now we're going to chain 13. The 12 chains are the second eye, and the one chain is going to be the space between the two eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So count 12 chains from your hook and put your hook in the 12th chain, so we're left with only one in the center, and work a slip stitch again. So now we have two circles, which are the eyes of our skull. Now chain 1 and put your hook right in the center chain that's in between the two eyes, and work a single crochet. Now we're going to go inside the first eye, the first circle, and we're going to crochet a total of 20 single crochet in the center of the circle, and I'm always going to be putting my hook under the chains and not inside. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. 1, and what's important is we do not want to crochet too tight or too loose. Just place each single crochet next to each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and our last single crochet 20. Okay, if you do not have covered all of the chains, just open up the stitches a little bit so they spread out, and put your hook in the center chain in which we worked one single crochet in the beginning. So in the opposite side of the chain, work one single crochet again right here in the center. And now we're going to put our hook inside this circle, the second eye, and we're going to crochet 20 more single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and our last stitch 20. So this is how our skull looks like so far. We have created 2 eyes. So now do not work a slip stitch and start with 2 double crochet in the next stitch. So right in here we're going to work 2 double crochet in the same stitch. 1 and 2. Work 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. 1, 2. 1 single crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Work 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, and 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. So now we're left with 4 stitches in this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. The stitch in the center, and we're gonna skip 4 stitches on the other side as well in order to create the nose. So chain 2, 1, 2, skip 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side of the eye, 1 in the center, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. Put your hook in the 5th stitch and work 1 double crochet. 1 double crochet in the next stitch. 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. 1, 2. 1 single crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2, and 1 double crochet in each of the last 3 stitches. 1, 2, and our last stitch 3. Put your hook in the first double crochet for this row and work a slip stitch. Work a slip stitch in the second one as well and chain 1. So now we're going to work 1 double crochet in each of our first 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 half double crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 single crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, and 1 double crochet in each of the last 2 stitches. 1 and 2. So now we are in the chain 2 space, and right in here we're going to crochet 5 double crochet under the chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochet. Now we're going to start crocheting again on top of our stitches. So work 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2, 1 single crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 half double crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1 double crochet in each of our last 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put your hook in the first double crochet for this row and work a slip stitch, chain 1, cut the yarn, pull the loop and tighten up. So this is how our skull looks like at this point. Okay, so now we're going to create the teeth. So in order to create the teeth, I'm going to turn my skull upside down, and I have the nose on top. Okay, so I want to put my hook inside the middle of the 5 stitches. So these are the 5 stitches. I'm going to put my hook inside the 3rd out of the 5, and I want to do it on the opposite side because I always want to be working in the right side of my work. Okay, so my hook was right in this stitch, and I'm going to go count backwards 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put my hook right in here and attach the yarn again. So grab the yarn and just pull it through the stitch and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This chain 4 counts as 1 double crochet and a chain 1 space. So skip 1 stitch, put your hook in the next one and work a double crochet, chain 1, skip the next stitch, put your hook in the next one, double crochet, chain 1, skip the next stitch, put your hook in the next one, double crochet. And we have 3 teeth so far, so we want to have 1 more, chain 1, skip the next stitch, put your hook in the next one and work a double crochet. So we have a total of 4 chain 1 spaces. Now chain 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn your work and work a double crochet on top of the next double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet on top of the next double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet on top of the next double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet on top of the last double crochet. And our last double crochet is my chain 3 that I mentioned that it counts as a double crochet in the beginning of the previous row. So this is a chain 1 space, skip 1 chain and put your hook in the second one and work 1 double crochet, chain 1, cut the yarn, pull the loop and tighten up. So this is how our skull looks like so far. Now what we're going to do off camera, we're going to weave in all of our ends, and when I turn the video back on, we're going to see how to create the bow. Okay, so let's go ahead and weave in our ends. I have weaved in all of my ends, and this is how my skull looks like so far. And now we're going to create the bow. Okay, so I'm going to work the bow in pink yarn so it's visible. Start with your beginning knot, and we're going to work a total of 8 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. and we're going to work a total of 4 rows of 7 single crochet. So skip the first chain, put your hook in the second one, and work your first single crochet. 1, next stitch, 2, next one, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we worked 1 single crochet inside each stitch. Chain 1 and turn your work. Starting from the first stitch, work 1 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and my last stitch. Seven, chain 1, turn your work, 1 single crochet in each stitch again. This is our third row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chain 1, turn your work, and this is our fourth and last row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our last stitch, 7. Chain 1, cut the yarn, pull the loop, and tighten up. So let's go ahead and weave in our ends off camera. So we have a rectangle so far. Okay, so let's go ahead and weave in our ends, and when I turn the video back on, we're gonna see how to complete our bow. I have weaved in all of my ends and we have a rectangle. So now we're gonna wrap the yarn around in order to tighten up the center and create the bow. Okay, so bring the yarn on the top front and leave a tail so we can tie it in the end. Okay, so start wrapping the yarn around. And make sure you're wrapping it next to the next yarn, okay? So go ahead to the next one, and one more time. So now we see that the left side is smaller than the right side. So go ahead and wrap the yarn through the right side of our bow. So we have 2 equal sides. Okay, so now we have our 2 equal sides. And we're going to cut the yarn, the one that we were using, and we're going to make a knot. And make sure you tied it pretty well. Okay, and we're going to make a knot. Okay, and our bow is ready. So what we're going to do now is we're going to secure the yarns in the back. So what you're going to do, just take the yarn and sew it underneath the yarns that we were wrapping around the bow. And when I turn the video back on, we're going to see how to hot glue it on our skull. Okay, and my bow is ready. Now I'm going to hot glue it on my skull. If you do not have a glue gun, you can just leave some ends, leave the last yarn long, and you can just sew it on your skull. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to glue the black bow on my skull, and because on this earring the bow is on the right side, on this earring the bow is going to be on the left side. Okay, so put some glue on your bow and glue it on the skull. Okay, and our skull is ready. Now we're going to attach the links and the hook. So let's go ahead and open up the first link. And we want to put it through the center of our skull, so somewhere about here. Close up the first link, and now we're going to insert the second link, and we want 2 links, because if you only have 1 link and your hook, your earring is going to be horizontally attaching your ear. So when we put the 2 links, this is how your earring is going to be on your ear. So open up the second link, and we're going to insert the hook as well. So make sure that, okay, so it's on the correct side. So if you close up the link and you pick up the hook and you see that the earring's on the wrong side, just open up the link again and put the hook, just change the side of the hook. Okay, close up the link, and our earring is ready. Now so this is our pair of skull earrings. Now if you want to harden your work, probably there are some ready ingredients that you can just dip it in and just make it hard, because if you leave it like this, it's always going to be curving in. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use wood glue, and here in Greece there is a wood glue that when it dries it's clear. The ingredient is white, but when it dries up it's clear, and I'm mixing 1 full tablespoon of glue with about a small cup of water, about a teacup. Okay, so stir it very well, and then I'm going to dip in my earring, and I'm going to leave it in for about 2 to 3 minutes, so just so it soaks very well. I want the glue to go through every single piece of yarn in the earring, so when I leave it to dry, I am going to have a very hard earring. It's not going to be bending or anything. So when I turn my video back on, we're going to see how it'll look when it's completed, when it's blocked. So let's go ahead and do the procedure, and when I turn the video back on, we're going to see how it'll look. Okay, at this point our skull earrings are ready, and this is how they look like. See how they do not bend anymore? That's why we block them, so when we wear them they do not curve in or anything. So this is the pink skull with the black bow, and this is the pair of the black skull and the pink bow. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and if you like the video, please press like and leave a comment. You can also follow Kiki Crochet on Facebook. You'll find the link in the about section of the video. You can also follow Kiki Crochet on the English tutorial blog. Thanks again. Bye bye.